These are the reasons why I believe the Middle East recently announced deal will fail. It has to do with the three involved parties: Donald Trump, or as I like to call him, the orange beanbag who has invaded the nation's highest office; two, Benjamin Netanyahu; and three, Hamas. Trump is well known for being a transactional president. As such, his attention span is very limited. Trump likes to be present for the celebrations. He likes to be there for the ticket, for the parades, but he is absent when it comes to working out the intimate details of a deal. For example, if Trump and someone agrees to buy or sell a car, Trump will publicly announce there is a deal. The other party in the negotiation will say, hold up, there is a framework for a deal, but we still need to work out price, we need to work out delivery, and we need to work out forms of payment. This is not a deal. We have a framework for a deal. A good example is the deal he said he had with China, UK, the EU, Japan, and Australia. All these deals were never brought to life because Trump lacked the attention span necessary to work out the intricate details of any trade deal. For this reason, him and China are at each other's throat again. He lacks the attention span. He lacks the ability to properly negotiate the fine print. And he lacks the intelligence to know that he doesn't know enough to do these sort of deals. Benjamin Netanyahu is in a coalition government. His government is dependent on two extreme far right Israelis in his cabinet who has publicly called for the annihilation of the Palestinian state. If Benjamin Netanyahu, who loves being the prime minister of Israel, failed to do what these two extreme individuals in his coalition government want, he will lose power. His coalition government will fall apart. And because he loves power, Benjamin Netanyahu will rather die. He would rather level what's left of the Gaza Strip before he accept this ceasefire. And Benjamin Netanyahu knows that Hamas will not accept the surrendering of their weapons because Hamas will see this as a surrender and as a loss. Hamas will not give up leadership of the Gaza Strip to Trump and the former British Prime Minister Tony Blair to lead it. They have set conditions that they know Hamas will not agree to. And finally, there is a reliance on Arab state to send soldiers in to police the Gaza Strip. They will also not do this because if they did, it would appear as if they are defending Israel. And no rightful leader in the Middle East want to be seen as defending fellow Arabs against Jews. So they're not going to do it. For these reasons and a whole lot more, this peace deal is destined to fail. Now, that doesn't mean it cannot succeed. It most certainly can. But it will require President Trump to remain engaged at a high level. For example, President Clinton, when he arranged the two-state deal, spent his entire second term, 4 years, trying to get that deal done. It takes a great deal of commitment. And if President Trump does not show this type of commitment, the rest of the world will stop paying attention to the Gaza Israeli issue, and Israel will begin to bomb them again. And finally, Instead of treating Hamas like they are a terrorist group, you have to work with them. You don't have to like them, but you have to work with them. There is no way Gaza become a peaceful place by ostracizing or ignoring Hamas. They're not going to let that happen. That's just the reality on the ground. And Benjamin Netanyahu needs to change his approach and accept the only reasonable solution to this conflict is a two-state solution, recognizing the Gaza Strip and the West Bank as the state of Palestine. He has tried for years to not do this, and it has not worked out well for the Israeli people. If we can do these things, this peace plan will definitely work. But I don't think we have the moral discipline to do it because of the three involved parties.